The president has decided to pull out of the summit. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I was actually with the president all day yesterday, and he was still hopeful at that time that the summit was going to go ahead. He wasn't 100%, but he thought it was going in the right direction. But obviously, the statement from North Korea made it clear to the president that this time it served no purpose. I think this is as they say in baseball, a long season. I don't think it's over. I think this summit obviously is not going to be held, but I think the dialogue that was begun is going to continue, and it shows that the president is not just looking for a deal for the sake of making a deal. And if he does not think that North Korea is going to bargain in good faith, he's not going to go ahead and go through the theatrics of a summit. So again, I'd say there's still a ways to go, and the president has a number of years left in his administration, hopefully the next administration. And I believe that the North Korea does show they're concerned. That's why they wanted the summit in the first place. And if they thought they could play games with President Trump, he showed today it's not going to work.
Well, the administration position as of yesterday, worded by Mike Pompeo at that hearing, the American people are counting on us to get this right. If the right deal is not on the table, we will respectfully walk away. And they have. And in that letter from the president to Kim Jong-un moments ago, the president said, if you change your mind having to do with this most important summit, please do not hesitate to call or write.
Yeah, I think the president's made it clear that he does want to negotiate if there's a purpose in negotiating. And if North Korea is serious, the president is willing to meet them. But he's not going to go just through the theatrics of a summit. He's not going to make a deal for the sake of making a deal. He's not going to make a deal like President Obama did with Iran. He wants it to be a productive series of talks, a series of negotiations. And the way North Korea was going, I think he felt this latest statement showed that they were more just interested in making a show, more interested in making a point, rather than actually being serious about the talk. So I understand why the president did it. And again, we have a great diplomatic team led by Mike Pompeo. If there's a way to make this work, they will do it. But they're not going to rush into any deal and not rush into any summit if there's not a reasonable expectation of success.
And meanwhile, you've got Mike Pompeo on the other side of your screen there. He is testifying right now before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He was in front of the House committee yesterday. Congressman King, what does this do to our relationship with South Korea and China?
Well, I think it sends a message to China that President Trump, is not just interested in making a deal for the sake of a deal. And that, to me, it puts more pressure on China, that China has a lot to say here about North Korea's conduct. And now I think this can put more pressure on China to pressure North Korea to come to the table and do it in a realistic way. China can be the key here, and so this puts pressure back on them, and it shows them that the president is serious when it comes to negotiations.
I've got to leave it there, Congressman. Ultimately, do you think this meeting happens?
I would say not now, but there's still a good chance it'll happen in the future, yes.
Congressman King, thank you for your time this morning.
Senator, thank you.